And Gemma Smith is sitting in third place. There's plenty of movement left with 3 rounds to go, and we're about to do our thing in the female ski race.
Well, high-quality ski paddlers, Josh, at the top of the table, and there'll be a chance for someone to stand up and make a move and try and cement their spot at the top of this women's ski race.
They've got to negotiate a Currumbin break first and foremost. Let's take a look at the start list. Amy Barron from Mermaid, Morgan Bolero. We head further down the page. Olivia Heaton, Ella Heiniger, Lucinda Kelly, Raymond Rees, Scott, Scully Smith and Emma Woods from Alexandra Headlands. One of your charges to round us out here in the ski race. This is going to be carnage, that is for sure. It'll be just as tough coming home as it is going out. All the girls are on and they're away reasonably clean, and we're on and riding with Naomi Scott, whose ski paddling has improved out of sight in the last couple of months, hasn't it?
Well, spent a lot of time, I think, in the kayak, Josh, over the off-season, and has really catapulted her to being one of the more elite ski paddlers in the female division. Danielle McKenzie, if you want to talk about elite, she is certainly the most elite, leading the Ocean 6 series thus far this season.
We talked about Danielle McKenzie, who went to the World Championships. We all expected the kayak paddlers to dominate in Adelaide in the flat conditions, but she stuck it to them, and the surf, will it stick it to them at the moment? It looks like Lucinda Kelly on the right-hand side, the purple-grey ski. She's wearing the blue top. The yellow cap goes up and over in the lead. Amy Barron from Mermaid alongside her, and Danielle McKenzie in the centre. But McKenzie really stuck it to some of the best kayak paddlers in the world in that race. Came close to winning, but just couldn't get it done there. And it's Lucinda Kelly who is now in the lead. Looks like maybe Joanna Charles from Northcliffe's moving up into second place there as well. Amy Barron from Mermaid and Alexandra Clark on the outside from Maroochydore. So it's all that right-hand side so far. McKenzie as well pushing out to sea, and Lewitt there from North Bondi as well. So these girls have got to get a wriggle on. We can see McKenzie here. She's back in 5th place. North Bondi paddler in the background there as well. And that left-hand side at the start just got absolutely hammered off the beach.
Well, McKenzie is working her way back up into this one, Josh. She was our winner in round 1. Gemma Smith took out round 2, and our current leader in this race, Lucinda Kelly, was a round 3 winner. So continuing on, Josh, with some good form.
Very good form, that's for sure. She is in the lead there. Joanna Charles goes into second place at the moment. Barron and Clark from Mermaid, Maroochydore, and Gemma Smith's just starting to work her way up on the far left-hand side. Danielle McKenzie's on her tail, so a few of the kayakers there chasing our leader at the moment as they go round, and it is still Lucinda Kelly in the lead. A little bit further back, here is Naomi Scott. Oh, just losing the paddle out of the hand there. She did well to hold on. Up the inside of her is Tian Raymond as well. They're trying to get themselves back into this race.
Well, Tian Raymond will be looking to jump up the point score. Josh only has 2 results after missing out in round 3 down at North Wollongong. So an opportunity for her to try and put herself back up the top of this table.
Yeah, we're sitting very high up after the first few rounds, and somebody who's sitting very high up is Lucinda Kelly in fine form here as they start to work for home, and this is where it gets interesting. Gemma Smith goes to the right. Jo Charles goes down the centre there from Northcliffe. Lucinda Kelly's going to go off the back, but our 2 leaders, our new leaders, they're not going to come off at the moment. Gemma Smith goes down it at the moment, and so does Joanna Charles, side by side, pushing very, very hard. They're doing their best to get out in front. Naomi Scott's looking around. All the girls are going to start looking for waves here, and this is going to be very interesting because you've got to hold these 18-foot craft all the way back to the beach. The girls throw the leg over, sit up and over the back of another one here, and we'll wait to see what Mother Nature has on offer as they start to push for home here. Lucinda Kelly's paddling back into it on the left-hand side. There's a little bump there. Amy Barron's gone down one. There's someone else down on the right-hand side there as well, so that might be Danielle McKenzie. So we're going to have 4 or 5 on this one. 2, 4, 5 on this next wave, and the girls are going to have a sprint up the beach. Danielle McKenzie on the far right, Amy Barron with a yellow nose in the centre, Gemma Smith there on the all-pink ski as well. Joanna Charles, pink nose, white, and Lucinda Kelly has gone from 1st to 5th, but she's got herself back into it. Oh no, we're going to have 2 come together. I think Gemma Smith's gone sideways. She's fallen off the back. Speaking of going sideways, out the back here, Naomi Scott's off and over. It's going to be a sprint up the beach. Barron, Kelly led all the way. She's going to let it go. Jo Charles, I think she's going to end up 3rd. The drag race up the sand and around. Amy Barron will get her first ever win in the Ocean 6 series from Mermaid Beach, and what a winner was Amy Barron from Mermaid Beach. in a sprint finish from Lucinda Kelly, and Joe Charles got there as well. The races are up. A couple of the girls, I think Tian Raymond's just been smacked by a ski. Alex Clark did a great job there to get round. She was in it all the way and back to the beach, and we'll see if Tian Raymond's done any damage because she got cleaned up by a ski on the way up. I think she's okay, but Amy Barron for the first time gets a win in the Ocean 6 series from Mermaid Beach. She'll be very happy with that. Lucinda Kelly gets second, and Joanna Charles finishes with the bronze there. Mackenzie Smith, Clark, Hardstaff, Heaton, and Lewitt from North Bondi, Godwin from Currumbin round out the top 10.
All right, here we are, round 4, single female ski winner, and what a race it was. Amy Barron, let's start at the end. That sprint finish, wow.
I was just thinking about getting my legs going as fast as they could. That's all I was thinking about.
Hey, tough race, obviously in these conditions. You set yourself up well going around, but it's all about coming in.
Yeah, I just pushed really hard down this runner, and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, really, to get down the next one. So just really happy with how it panned out.
Good to see the crew from across the ditch doing well today, but Amy Barron got the job done. A great performance from the girl from Mermaid Beach. Lucinda Kelly still on top of the point score. Mackenzie and Smith there as well, and Barron's jumped up into 16th place. One result, 100 points, and she sets herself up to really climb that leaderboard in the final.